Hey guys, back with another update to my Halloween collection. It's been a couple of weeks since my last update. I've gotten a small amount of additions to the collection. So, as usual, I'll go through them in order of the movie series. So, we'll start with the first Halloween movie. What I have here is a US VHS from 1997. It's got the standard kind of cardboard case that US VHSs came in. Over here in Europe, we didn't really get these kind of cardboard cases until towards kind of the very end of VHS's run. We always had the standard clamshell cases. So I know a lot of Americans prefer the European clamshells, and you have to say, yeah, it's better. Obviously, they're sturdier, whatever. They look better. But over here, getting something like this, it's a bit of a novelty, really. So this is an edition from 1997. I believe this is the first Anchor Bay edition. Of course, Anchor Bay famous for bringing out multiple editions of the Halloween movies. You can see their logo there. There's also a logo here, Video Treasures, which apparently I believe was the name that Anchor Bay went under until the late 90s. So pretty cool addition to the collection. I've seen that in a lot of American collections, so nice to have it here now. Next up, also from the US from the late 90s, is another Anchor Bay edition. It's the 2-disc limited edition from 1999, I believe, and I believe this is the first 2-disc edition that was released in the US. Like the UK edition that came out a couple of years later, it's got the lenticular cover. You can't really see it here, but it's got the usual image of Michael's face and the pumpkin. And this has the same features as the UK edition, the Halloween Unmasked documentary, the usual trailers, TV spots and stuff. It's also got the television version. This is a much nicer case than the UK version. The UK one just comes in a kind of a standard size DVD case, but this one has kind of two compartments. That's the TV edition there. It's got some nice chapter cards here. Pretty cool recreation of the original poster with the chapter selection for the standard presentation of Halloween. And then you've got one for the extended TV edition. It also comes with this really cool postcard of Nick Castle, who obviously played Michael, standing there having some fun with the mask. There are 4 different postcards apparently that came out with these limited editions. I've seen one that's got PJ Souls in bed and she's talking to John Carpenter. There's another one of Jamie Lee Curtis smoking a cigarette, and I can't remember exactly what the 4th one is, but that's the one that came with mine anyway. And there you see the first disc is the regular cut. So fantastic edition. Delighted to have this in the collection now. Been after this one for a while. Good stuff. This is another one from the US, and any American Halloween fans probably have this title in their collection. It's kind of the bog standard Universal edition of Halloween 2. Not crazy about the cover, a bit bland. No special features on this at all, but it's an edition I didn't have in the collection, and it's kind of a standard edition, so one that I needed to get, so there it is. A better edition is the Blu-ray 30th anniversary edition of Halloween 2. It's got fantastic picture as you'd expect, and it's got a really good special feature, Terror in the Aisles, which is a documentary from the early 80s about horror movies, and it's presented by Donald Pleasence and Nancy Allen. Now, to be honest, it's not a great documentary because all it really is basically a clip show. So if you're a horror fan, you're basically gonna spend most of it sitting there watching clips of movies you're familiar with. But it's pretty cool that it's hosted by Donald Pleasence, so it's always great to see him. So this is my go-to disc now if I want to watch Halloween 2. It's a region-free disc, which means I can play it on my European player, so pretty great addition. My first soundtrack addition to the collection is Halloween 4, the Varese Sarabande edition. I think this was brought out a year after the movie itself came out in 1989. It doesn't actually say the date of this edition, but you can see there it's got 11 tracks. Great soundtrack by Alan Howard. This was the first movie where John Carpenter wasn't involved in the soundtrack, but Alan Howard did a great job of taking over and maintaining the Halloween feel while kind of adding his own sort of flavour to it. So of all the movies that John wasn't involved with, this is the best soundtrack, so I was delighted to get this. And finally, another Blu-ray. It's the Anchor Bay Region 2 Blu-ray of Halloween 5. Not a huge fan of the movie, but great transfer. There's some pretty cool features. This just came today, so I haven't had a chance to check out the commentaries. One with actor Don Shanks and author Justin Beam, and a commentary with the director Dominique Ottonin-Girard and actors Danielle Harris and Jeffrey Landman. So looking forward to checking those commentaries out at some point. As well as that, you get the usual features that come on Halloween 5 discs, the on the set feature and the promo feature, and of course the trailer. So really good picture on this. So it's not a movie I watch too often, but this will be my go-to disc now. So I'll update you guys again in a couple of weeks when I get some more stuff. I know that the Halloween 4 limited edition tin will hopefully be here. It's arrived twice in the past couple of weeks, but both times I haven't been at home, so hopefully I'll be around next week when it arrives, and I'll have that to show you guys in the next update. And there's a few other cool things on the way, so stay tuned.